The dust is still settling on Arsenal's shock 1-0 loss to Newcastle on Saturday in what was a huge blow to their hopes of winning the Premier League title this season. The Gunners are now 7 points adrift of leaders Liverpool after picking up their second defeat of the campaign, leaving boss Mikel Arteta with work to do if he is to close the gap to the Reds. Arsenal lacked answers in front of goal after registering just one shot on target against the Magpies, whose only goal of the game came through Alexander Isak's power header in the first half. Arteta will now look ahead to two tough games against Inter Milan and Chelsea before the international break, with the Spaniard keen to see what response he will get from his players. Mirror Football has now taken a look at the big Arsenal stories after the Newcastle defeat. Arsenal legend Ian Wright said he was concerned by the club's defeat to the Magpies and has been pointed as the midfield where they are lacking, saying Martin Odegaard's absence has left them without the creativity they need. Odegaard hasn't played for the Gunners since August after picking up an ankle injury during Norwich duty, and Wright is eager for the playmaker to return to help the team pick the lock of stubborn teams. It was a very poor performance from a team that are supposedly title contenders, he said. I thought we passed the ball very slowly, there was no energy in the team, it was very predictable. Yes, we are missing Odegaard, our chief creator. But for us to not be able to find a solution to that. Again, you look at the Bournemouth game, one shot on target, this game, one shot on target. A poor performance from everybody. If I'm going to be totally honest, it's one of those that the manager's going to have a serious think about what's going on with this squad at the minute, with the boys and their output. Bukayo Saka is finally back in the team after missing a spell out of the team following an injury with England in the last international break, having returned during the 2-2 draw against Liverpool last week. He scored against the Reds but couldn't inspire Arsenal against Newcastle, instead attempting to spur his team mates on after the defeat as they gear up for a tough period coming up. Writing on his Instagram page, Saka said, "We stick together," as he showed defiance despite the disappointing defeat. Saka has 3 goals and 7 assists in the Premier League this season, not yet hitting the high goal-scoring heights of last term when he fired in 16 as Arsenal's top scorer. Joining Wright, legendary former centre-back Wright has also given a scathing verdict of Arsenal's performance at St James Park, calling their performance thoroughly disappointing. Keown, who won the Premier League 3 times with Arsenal, believes it will be tough to catch Liverpool now after dropping a number of points early on. Well, obviously, it's still early in the season, but it's a long way back now with the lead that Man City have. And Liverpool. It's thoroughly disappointing. Arsenal just didn't impose their personality on this game at all. Credit to Newcastle. They sat in with a 4 and a 5 and 1 up top. And Arsenal just didn't show enough today. They didn't get going at any point. They've really only got themselves to blame for that. Arsenal just didn't turn up today, didn't play the football we expected, didn't play like champions. Join our new WhatsApp community privacy notice.